We live in a digital world. We shop online, bank online, and socialize online. All our actions leave digital footprints, data about who we are, what we do, and what we like. This data is valuable, often to companies that want to sell us things. But it's also personal. It's our lives condensed into ones and zeros. Think about it. Your online searches, your location data, your medical records. This information is deeply personal. In the wrong hands, it can be misused. Identity theft, financial fraud, even stalking. These are just some of the risks we face when our data isn't protected. Data privacy is about control. It's about you deciding who gets to see your information, how it's used, and for what purpose. It's about ensuring that companies treat your data with respect and responsibility. That's why we need strong data privacy laws to protect us in this digital age. Laws that give us rights over our own data and hold companies accountable for safeguarding it. Because in the end, data privacy is about more than just data. It's about protecting our freedom, our security, and our very identities in an increasingly digital world. Data privacy laws are like the digital world's version of bouncers at a club. They set the rules for how companies can collect, use, and share your personal information. These laws are designed to prevent companies from going all Wild West with your data. They're meant to keep you safe from the dangers of a world where information flows freely. These laws typically cover a range of things. They might dictate what information companies can collect, how long they can keep it, and who they can share it with. They might also give you the right to access your data, correct inaccuracies, or even have it deleted entirely. But here's the thing about data privacy laws. They vary wildly from country to country. Some countries have strict laws while others are more relaxed. This can create a complicated landscape for businesses operating globally and for individuals trying to understand their rights. In the US, data privacy laws have historically been a bit of a patchwork quilt. Different laws apply to different types of data or industries. This fragmented approach can make it confusing for businesses to comply and for individuals to understand their rights. Let's talk about some key data privacy laws in the US first up. We've got HIPAA, the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. This law is all about protecting your health information. It sets rules for how healthcare providers, insurance companies, and other entities can use and disclose your medical records. Then there's COPPA, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. This one's all about protecting kids online. It sets rules for websites and online services that collect information from children under 13. It requires parental consent for data collection and limits how companies can use and share children's data. And then we have CCPA, the California Consumer Privacy Act. This law, which came into effect in 2020, is a big deal. It gives California residents more control over their personal data. It allows them to know what information companies collect about them, to request deletion of their data, and to opt out of the sale of their personal information. These are just a few examples of data privacy laws in the US. As you can see, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Some laws are sector-specific, while others are more general. This fragmented approach can create confusion and inconsistency in how data is protected. The problem is, our current laws often fall short. They're not always comprehensive enough to cover the ever-evolving ways data is collected and used. And they're not always enforced strongly enough to deter companies from cutting corners. Remember Equifax? That massive data breach in 2017 exposed the personal information of nearly half of all Americans. Social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, all up for grabs. It was a stark reminder of what's at stake when data privacy goes wrong. We need stronger data privacy laws. Laws that are comprehensive, enforceable, and keep pace with technology. Laws that give us real control over our data and hold companies accountable for protecting it. Some states are stepping up. California's CCPA is a good start and other states are following suit. But we need a federal law to ensure consistent protection for everyone, no matter where they live. This isn't just about protecting our data, it's about protecting our privacy, our security, and our freedom in the digital age. It's about ensuring that technology serves us, not the other way around.